Call Tay and tell him I need to have a meeting with him.
Tay is right here.
And therefore, for reasons I have already explained to the president.
Ati, inform me. When?
I, unfortunately, have to decline appointment as the vice president of this nation. That will be all.
Oh, why do you want to dampen the mood on this glorious morning?
Your interview is all over the place. I'm getting calls to clarify what you said.
I didn't do anything wrong. You should have been president by now.
It doesn't matter. What you did was wrong. The press shouldn't have gotten wind of it.
Yeah, but Mom is right. Something must have happened between your appointment and the president's death.
No one can prove anything.
I can't believe I stayed sober.
One day, the truth will come out.
But you must admit, if the authorities were sincere, they would have acted on the information that she gave.
Right.
Listen, you people, I don't want any of you to give another interview. Let's keep a tight ship and hold our cards close to our chest.
You know, I've never had any love for the media.
Kathy, what prompted you to give the interview?
Ask your son.
What happened?
Look, I'm sorry. I assaulted a journalist, and she cut a deal with Mom not to press charges. That is how the interview happened.
Alusa, you are a man now. Don't get us into any more trouble than we already in. It's time you manned up and owned up to your responsibilities.
Why is it that I'm always the one doing everything wrong?
No, baby. You're always our little boy, and we love you.
Mom, I'm not a boy.
How could you let this happen?
I have no control over what Taye's wife and the media publish.
What?
Clearly, everyone will see through her message. She is a drunk and no one will believe her.
Have you seen the newspapers? They're running with this story like it's the gospel.
It will cool down, sir. Look, the blogger who did this story is masquerading as a journalist. He's a fraud.
The damage is already done. I have my doubts about your competence in this job.
I'm trying my level best.
Ever since I ascended into this office, there's been a series of things that...
Sir, I have a plan.
You should have thought about that plan before you killed the president.
With all due respect, you wouldn't have been in this office without our help. Now, I said I have a plan and we'll nap this thing in the bud.
I hope it works.
Sir, the Vice President's office is still vacant.
Yeah, I know. I'm here at the behest of Francis. We must put a stop to this hogwash about the president being killed.
The story is painting the government in bad light. Because people started believing the story.
But she seems like a credible witness.
She is a drunk. She's been in and out of rehab more than 20 times. So probably she could have picked the story from some rehab or bar somewhere.
So my terms of reference are to absolve the government from any blame?
No. Your terms of reference should be clear. Even if the president was killed, it is in your jurisdiction to tell us so.
I'm going to need your total cooperation then.
Oh, we will open every door that you need opened. Francis here suggested you because of the good job that you did in the Justice and Reconciliation Commission.
Which was adopted, but has still not been implemented.
It will be implemented. My regime is only 2 weeks old.
I hope so. Gentlemen, let me assemble a team and get the job started.
Keep me posted. I know that you'll do a good job and that you'll be just and fair.
Those have always been my guiding principles. I can't take this.
What, you work for free?
The government will pay me handsomely. Gentlemen, I'll see you soon.
Well,
I don't like him.
I don't either, but he's the best.
You still stand by what your wife said. You still stand by that statement.
Was the president murdered during a succession battle?
Will you record a statement with the police? Said the record.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to respect my privacy. You all know where my office is, but I will indulge you this one time. My wife made those comments under duress because she had been blackmailed by a journalist.
Are you saying that we should disregard the statement she made?
No, what my wife was saying is that there are so many questions left unanswered, and the government should come out clearly and explain some of those questions.
Sir, would you care to comment on your appointment as the vice president?
All I can say is that I was appointed vice president, and a cabinet reshuffle had been done, but it had not been announced. The current president had been sacked. I'm sure you all know, these rumors flying around about an imminent cabinet reshuffle.
But yes. Why wasn't it announced?
You'll have to ask the government that question. Excuse me.
But we only just want to ask you about wife. What's your comment on what your wife said? Sir, would you comment?
What is it you wanted to tell me? You kept me waiting at the reception for over 1 hour.
Well, I've finished the cabinet appointments and I will appoint you as vice president.
That decision is long overdue.
You will also handle the Home Affairs Ministry.
What?
That cabinet suits you and I want you around more often.
But I'm not done with some of my work in the Ministry of Education.
Somebody else will handle that, and it's good that ministries have continuity.
Basically, you're demoting me. And it looks to me like very soon I'll be serving you tea.
Wewe si chai umepeana maisha yako yote. You must have spent a fortune on Francis. I want us to make the announcement together once you have been sworn in.
Do I have a choice?
I've been appointed to be your new co-director of the intelligence service. Here are my appointment papers.
You have to be kidding me.
No, sir. Direct orders by the president.
No, this is not happening. Tell him I am okay by myself. Excuse me? Whom are you calling?
The appointing authority.
Stop it.
Look, I was howled out of my university job to take up this new post. So believe me, I am as much at a loss as you are.
What capacity were you at the university?
I am a professor of law and history. And I was an analyst at the university's think tank. I also wrote many theses on conflict, statehood, and nationalism.
Very impressive. But do you realize that this job is more than just writing theses and academia?
I know. I am also aware that the intelligence service core business is advising on policy, analyzing internal and external threats, and I'm good at both.
Fine. I'll make arrangements for you in the office. But know that I don't want you to get in my way. I've been the director of this institution for the last 16 years.
I know. And I won't get into your way. Looking forward to working with you.
Adrian, is it?
Yes, sir.
Well, my secretary out there will show you your new office. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all for coming at very short notice. The reason we are here today is because of the report that had been sent to the president a few weeks ago. The report, I'm afraid, is inconclusive because not all the commissioners appended their signatures onto it. We had differences in authoring this document because we felt it was a witch hunt. Some wanting to settle old scores or imaginary scores instead of putting the interest of this country first.
Isn't that null and void at the moment, since the report had already been presented to the president?
The report is inconclusive without the signatures of all the commissioners.
Are you trying to say the late president instigated this so-called witch hunt?
All I am trying to say is that some operations of the Justice and Reconciliation Commission may have been compromised or doctored at the behest of very powerful people.
So you're technically disowning the report?
We want justice and truth to prevail. We will be setting a very bad precedent if we allow a faulty report to see the light of day. Thank you all very much for coming.
Thank you for coming.
We should be more discreet. I don't want people to get wild.
Don't worry. We're not going to misbehave. Joe, I want answers.
About what?
My husband's death.
Look, there's nothing to tell. He died of a heart attack.
Were you there?
I was too late. He had already died.
Doesn't it strike you as odd that something like this should happen just before he was about to announce a major reshuffle?
My job is not to speculate.
I know you want to tell me. I can see that you're torn between telling me what happened.
I would have told you a long time ago.
Was he alone?
He was with his doctor.
Tell me the truth. You know, I could put in a word so that you can be my head of security, and you know that comes with its perks.
I heard that he was with Tobias before he died.
Was that so hard to tell me?
I beg to leave, ma'am.
I'll put in a word before the end of the day. I wish we had more time. You know, a grieving widow needs to be consoled properly.
I look forward to that.
Will you be at the burial?
I will probably be there.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Tay is out there sinking me. Did you see the answers he gave the journalist?
He's just playing the populist card to his advantage.
What did the two of you get me into?
Come on, relax. Double O will sort everything out.
That's not good enough. I need this to be sorted out and it needs to be resolved. I don't want to hear about the president's murder.
Well, we have a plan and we must use it to the end.
That's not good enough. Do more. I need this resolved by tomorrow and I don't care how you do it. Did Adrian report to work today?
Yes, he did. And about that, don't you think you should have consulted me before appointing him my co-director?
You don't have your office in full control. I think he should have been there.
Well, that's just between the three of us.
And the controller, and the head of security. Tomorrow the media is going to be out there in full force. They're going to zero in on me and watch my every move.
We will take care of Taye, don't worry.
Just like you did with the president. I need the room, please.
Put the bottle down. I don't want you drunk with the meat in full force.
It's just one glass.
No, put it down. I know you. You have no limits. You can drink all you want after the funeral.
Don't be so harsh with the boy. He lost an uncle.
And I lost a dear friend.
You have been warned.
Was it?
No, it's nothing. Let's get going. No.
Hey.
Hello. How's just living?
Oh.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Don't worry, I won't stay long.
So what is it?
Well, Francis, I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
Well, Francis, dear, I always did tell you to use protection, but you'd never listen to me.
Wait. This thing is... You realize that I'm married.
Excuse me? Don't give me that bullshit, okay? Besides, you have been leaving your wife for the past 6 months.
Don't put this on me.
Oh, look who's talking. You do realize that you put this in me, huh? Okay, fine. I'll just go tell your wife at the funeral that I'm carrying your baby.
No, you wouldn't. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
I expect you to have left your wife by then. And then, we'll go house hunting. Yeah? Good. See you at the funeral.
Asante.
Thank you.
You look lovely today.
Thank you. I'm sorry for your loss.
I wish this was all over. It's been one dreadful nightmare.
We're here for you.
I heard the interview that you gave. I was so touched that there's somebody who shares the same sentiments that I do.
Someone had to speak out.
Kathy, there are just so many questions and no answers.
The truth is going to come out someday.
Tell me, when you did the interview, were you
drunk?
I'm sorry.
I was sober. But thanks for the vote of confidence. As alcoholics, can't take us too seriously now.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
I understand. Let me go and greet other people.
Sana.
Santi.
Strong. Let's stand together. How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excuse us a little bit. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
No, this is part of what you need to do.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
But the ceremony is just about to start.
I will join you shortly. Let me just take this.
All right.
I am sorry, Chimano. I had nothing to do with your father's death. My conscience is clean and I hope you find out who is behind the murder. I will send you some documents soon to prove that I am right.
Excuse me, whoever this is, I need you to call me immediately you get this message. This is Chimano.
Son, it's about to start.